Well, hello everybody. Happy Wednesday, December 1st? Can you believe it's December? I cannot. I know I've said this like every day for the last few, honestly, weeks at this point. I can't believe how far into the year we are. It's absolutely insanity. This is mind-floodingly loud. I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are excited to be here. It's me, Mel G. Twitch.tv/turtleneckmel, unless you're watching on YouTube, and then, well, you know where you're at. We are playing some GameCube era Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life. I'm very excited to be playing it today. I wanted to give you a different music to listen to while we waited for me to go live. And we are on Mel's farm. I need to full screen this bad boy because we all know this game is very dark. Can I ask why I didn't full screen properly? Let me resolve this situation. My dude is very tired. My lady friend is very tired. Okay, so it is 9 p.m. We need to sleep. No, we don't need to save. It is a no bones day. Oh yes. Mel? Oh yes, my cow is now in its cow pen. It's Prager's cow pen. A little while before she gives birth, you'll need to isolate her. From now on, you'll need to do this by yourself. We're not here to help you. F you. Talk to your cow, and when you think she needs to be isolated, go check the isolation fence. Oh, I literally manually have to do it. I'm not just gonna wake up and it's gonna happen. Yeah, don't forget. What happens if I forget? I hope the calf arrives soon. Yeah, I can't wait. I hope it's a safe birth. Help me. Help me. Help me. Okay, so we came out of the... Oh my god, I forgot we have a goat and a sheeple. Why are you so bald? Is my bright... Let me... It was not. Some games I can't have the full brightness because you get weird glare off my glasses, and other ones I require it to even be able to see straight. Do 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 do. Mew. Mew. Okay, enough. Enough. My mellows and tomatoes. Squid? Just like having peaceful, like big lurk and work energy all day today. Well, okay, no, actually, today was a massive procedure day with my animals. So I actually didn't sit in my office practically at all. I was busting my buns in what is called the vivarium. So it was a little bit of a long day, but honestly, I don't know if you guys ever feel this, but like today was one of those days where I've been kind of looking forward to it for a long time, but it was kind of a I just need to get in and get out and then it'll be good. I can finally celebrate. So all day I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. As soon as the task was done, because I don't have to do this task ever again, I was just like, oh my god, I'm ready to party and like hang out with my friends and like my life is like normal again, except not because it was literally 20 minutes after I finished the task. Like, it's those small wins. Also, speaking of small wins, another one that I'm like a little more proud of myself for is I don't cook. I never have. I don't like cooking. I don't enjoy it. I find not that it's a waste of time because I think good homemade food is very important, but I am looking at trying to eat, not even eat healthier, but eat more balanced. Eat more varieties of food groups instead of just like focus really heavy on carbs and vegetables. And so I want to start cooking for myself more just for the sake that like you can control what you're consuming a little bit. And it, you know, it is cheaper. It, you know, it takes time, but like it is more fiscally responsible. And so I cooked for myself today. I came home from work after an 8-hour day and literally cooked for myself for like the first time ever. And I've been really good about doing that all week, which is, or even the last 2 weeks to be brutally honest, which I just want to say I'm very like, pat myself on the back because that's like, if you're anyone like me, that's a, is my tree gone? No, it's there. Oh, can I shake it? My mugwort. How do I know when they're gonna fall off? And it's those little wins that I need in my life. And I hope that you have little wins. My phone is popping off and I really just... A lot of messages. Also, can we talk about this? If you didn't know, but if you have Instagram, you clearly know because everyone has posted it on their story all day today. Spotify Wrapped came out today. And the top 5 songs on my Spotify Wrapped are all Polybridge, just for the sake that we would play Polybridge, and I would just, or we would play, sorry, Minecraft or any other game. And I really liked listening to the Polybridge soundtrack in the background. I thought it was just like really nice and meditative. And then sometimes even when I was working or studying, I would play the Polybridge music. So I listened to 250 days. No, sorry, 250 hours of Polybridge. 250 days is like the majority of the year. That's a lot. So, yeah, Polybridge made it on my list. Big day, big money. Okay, we're gonna go to the mines, the usual. Scoop. There it is. I was like, I can never see it. Clearly, I still could not see it. No, I don't want to talk to you. I just want to ride you. Seem like I'm on Tinder. Come on, someone's got to laugh at that. Lala. Okay, get off. Ooh, I'm glad it told me this before we went into the mines. Nothing! Thank you. Yum yum, bottoms up. Thank you. Hi, I want to dig. I'm gonna sit back. My back's a little sore today from standing on my feet all day. Honestly, should maybe really look at like getting my setup done. So I am no longer a couch stream, but I am actually just a console streamer at my desk, like a normal human being. I didn't realize how old I am, but also how much the sitting on the couch is impacting me. Honestly, it's probably just the fact that I slouch when I'm at my desk all day as well. I don't know. Bad posture problems. We live in that life. It's fine. Okay, this gives me a quick sec to look at these 800 messages I have. Some kind of bone. It's a skull. Nope. It's a pretty stone. Okay. The last few spots have been very lucky. Some kind of bone. I kind of like the skulls because they sell for like an okay amount of money. And honestly, we're just here for the dividends. Okay. Something weird. It's a horse! Oh my god, this is a lucky spot. Ooh, baby. It's a pretty stone. I'm stuck. Help. Give me that money. I will take the horse statues. I don't even know if they're like sell for good money. I just kind of like them. Yo, we're having a pretty good lucky stretch here. Cannot complain. Okay, something weird we know. Okay, put it away. Let's speed this up. Can I hit a fast forward button, please? I didn't know you didn't have to wait for her to stand up. Carter, you're kind of in my thank you. What's it gonna be? Some kind of bone. I think it was the flat bone. But it's hard to tell because I was not... Dude, killing it. Absolutely cracked right now. Would bad things happen if I just don't ever pick up or have a relationship with my child, do you think? Or is the game like, nah, like it doesn't matter? Straight up, your child becomes a drug dealer if you do not handle them enough. I think this is the third time I dug on that spot. Oopsie. Getting a lot of something weirds today. Lot of something... Excuse me? Carter, get out of my face, bruh. Okay. The grind. We're so close to the end. Also, like, let's talk about this. We had almost 100-mile-per-hour winds all day yesterday. So my whole anecdote about how when I was walking against the wind and my eyes were crying and then the tears are freezing to my cheeks, it wasn't even exaggerated. It literally was happening to me. And it sucked. I got a text at like 3 in the morning from my coworker who recently moved here like a month or two ago. And she's like, how do you sleep with the wind? Like, is this normal? I feel like I'm gonna die. And I was like, bruh, you might. It's fine. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I dug up a lot of weird things. Oh, you're gonna show the one bone. Okay. Yes, I will take this and leave. Feel free to come back. Okay, well, I think I already found the tablet for the year, so I wish you didn't have to have that conversation with me all the freaking time. Can I pick flowers? Are there any flowers to pick? 3:30. Normally I'd say we gotta go milk our cows, but somebody didn't time that very well, and now none of our cows are milkable. I didn't milk my goat, though. There are no flowers. What a sad, sad life. I don't think the mills would be able to withstand 140-kilometer winds. Squeep. Oh my gosh, the hiccups. TY. Good timing though, because like some of them are already like, some of them are still wet is what I'm trying to say. Help. Look at them dry out, dude. It's gonna be satisfying. Okay, I'm bad. I'm good. This is just like the meditative part of like the work. Work and lurk is now my favorite term. I heard it on like a different stream, just like casually. Like I think someone in chat said it. I don't even think the streamer said it. And this is like, no, you're not allowed to be tired. You have a job to finish. Bruh. But it's like, dude, come on. You gotta find like that content that's like, nothing major is really gonna happen, but you can kind of relax and like half pay attention, enjoy the odd quip or joke here and there. And honestly, I don't think I could ever be someone to 100% hold your attention, but that's fine because I'm vibing with the lurk and work. Work and lurk. Whatever it is, help me. Meh. I am very bad at this. I will always blame the jank, although I feel like it's not. It's a little bit of user error. Just a little bit. Okay, but like, you guys have had the same amount of water. Why are two of you growing slow? Okay, skirt. Please, thank you. TY, okay. Bruh, cool it. It's not that bad. We've all had those days. Okay, you've got a lot of problems. 99 problems, and honestly, I'm not gonna solve any of them. Get off my property, you freaking psycho. I guess I should talk to the baby. Or the mom of the baby. Hi. How do I talk to you? Oh, I can probably go in, hey? That was sick. Moo. Mushi will be giving birth in a few days. Okay, move. Get it? Move. Please send help. This is what happens when I don't have normal social interaction. All I interact with are rats and humans. Or rats and the internet. God, normal social interaction, not humans. Okay. Get me in. Let me in! Scoop. Okay. Money. Remember that time I put an egg in the fridge and it got stolen? Oh, we have literally no money. It's so expensive. I guess you get like a cow out of it though. Is it Van Day? Tomorrow's Van Day. Ooh, mama. It's very dark. It's 6 p.m. I guess if you live on the equator, that's not abnormal. But here, above the 49th parallel, it gets dark at like 11 p.m. during the summer. Where's my child? Oh, hello. Hello? He's cruising. Got his mom's giant feet, dude. Help. I like that they put rugs in front of the doors so that people like me can figure out where they are. Rock brought this chest. Okay. I was wondering why it was new. I guess that makes sense. Do we just have an early night, I guess? We're gonna... Oh, we should check the weather. Because I don't want my cows to get sick. Okay. If it's raining when I wake up. Yes, I would like to save. I don't trust this game. It's not a bones day. No bones. Skip. Okay. What a proud moment. I guess I have to water the ones that didn't ripen? Huh? Oh. One of my melons is also good. Or 3 of my melon. Oh. This watermelon's ripe. You should be able to harvest this soon. It's not ripe then, is it? Huh? Huh. Okay, I can't really see. Okay, we're gonna do chicken stuff. Okay, give me your eggs. We got a rotten egg. Golden egg, very rare. Cool. I'm sure it sells for money. Shut up, bruh. Where's our boy? He's over here. Okay. Have I gotten a... I need a furt egg, bruh. Bruh. Can I shake this? Shake this tree for me. Shake this tree for me. Come on, Peaches. Nope. Okay, now let's feed our indoor cow. She doesn't need it. She's also sleeping in the bars, okay? Do, 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 do. Chungus. Oh, gosh. Oh, is that the sheep? You're who I need. Thank you. Stand up, please. Thank you. Okay, so we need $2,500 minimum. Okay, now I can see. That's dairy. Okay, I want to water these so they can be done, so. I'll eat when I'm done watering. How about that? How about that? Do 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 do. Also, cute anecdote related to Spotify Wrapped. They give you like an aura this year based on your music choices, and mine was happy and bold, which was like orange and purple, which I was like, oh my god, it's my Twitch colors! And I was actually very like, I thought it was very cute. So apparently my Twitch aesthetic is happy and bold. Hope you like it. Hey, Mir was spooky and wistful. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, may as well just become a Wiccan at this point. Spoopy. Were you just like listening to Halloween music all year round? Like, I'm lost. Absolutely. I did say we could eat after the watering. Give me food. T-Way. Okay. You look dirty. But, like, I'm really bad at driving the cows. Right, because you're supposed to just control with the visual stick. Oh. Do, 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 do. Iron Maiden and Megadeth were in your top songs. All 5 of my top songs were Polybridge. I guess I'm not allowed to like anything else at this point. But it's fine. Honestly, like, it was really weird when I was going through my Spotify Wrapped, and it has like a song per every slide, and it'd be like Polybridge, Polybridge, Spice Girls, Polybridge, Polybridge, Eminem, Polybridge, Poly. I was like, oh god, help me. Where's my horse? There. Hi, baby. Spoopy came from Megadeth and Iron Maiden. Oh, you want to know? I learned this weird neuroscience-esque fact recently. Um, so the reason torture kind of ceased to exist, obviously torture still is a thing, but not like it was in um, like the Renaissance or like those eras, was because, oh, we came too early, was because the invention of like printing presses and books being distributed to normal people and the ability to read. So what happened is people would read about these characters, and they realized that they could have empathy towards these characters that they had never met, which caused people to actually develop a larger sense of empathy in general, and realize that the torture victims could feel pain, and they didn't like inflicting pain on people. And therefore nobody wanted to be a torturer, and torture kind of ceased to exist. What a weird societal connection. Why am I so unhappy all the time? Do I need to eat more? So there you go. The more you know. One of those weird facts that, like, is never really gonna come up in conversation, but, like, I'm kind of happy I know. Never gonna come up in conversation unless I force it. No! Still unhappy. I ate that extra mugwort for no reason. Maybe because I'm married to Rock, my person is just, like, chronically unhappy now. Honestly, if I was married to Rock too, couldn't say it'd be any different. I wish there was a way to speed this up. I found some kind of bone. Don't even let her stand up. She didn't even get a little butt wiggle on that one. Speed run. Oh, okay, unless you get trips. Wow, we are not having a good day. Absolutely horrendous. Cursed. Whip, whip, whip. Thank you for finally giving me something. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay, come on. Give me loot. Thank you. Gotta stretch these knees. Some kind of bone. That one I will accept. The skull one I'm still salty about forever. Gold coin. The worst. Absolutely the worst. Should've just dug this side of the map. Some kind of bone. It definitely feels good when you get it on the second one, because, like, you would never have gotten that if you didn't double dig. Got a double dipper sometime. Okay, well, not that time. You... Upset. Oh, less upset. Feels slightly better. Come on. Come on, give me that loot. Give me that loot. Okay, thank you. Whoop. Okay, this. I want this. Okay, that's all. Okay, bye. Yes, I'm done. This time I'm done. Yes. T-bye. Okay, let's roll. I dug up a gold coin. Nope. Really, honestly, the worst. Okay. Right. Let's go pick those flowers. Then we'll sell everything to Van, my boy. Off. Pick. Pick. This sound, like, honestly just gives me chills of my childhood. The nostalgia. Absolute nostalgia kick. I mean, this game in general is an absolute nostalgia kick. Then shut the frick up, man. I'm just trying to pick some flowers to sell to you. If we miss Van Day, I'm not going to be okay. I'm just telling you right now. Like, if somehow it takes me forever to pick all these flowers, and, like, I'm not letting that happen. I would honestly, I would cry. Because we really need money. Any other ones? Yeah, there are. Rip Nina. Nina was my best friend. Okay, I would like to ride. Am I okay? Thank you. Waiting for the day the merch that says "Am I okay" comes out, because I will wear that shirt 24/7. Not even making it for you, making it for myself. Okay, pick. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Weep. The boink noise is very cute. It was disguised. This one, on the other hand, very conspicuous. Nothing over there. Not the one I was aiming for, but you know what? We'll take it. Squeep, squeep. Okay. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to ride. Riding my way downtown. Got to talk to my boy Van. Okay. Can we make minimum $2,500 off? You're not allowed to be hungry, I'm telling you right now. So. I do want to buy my child some toys, so hopefully we can make more than $2,500. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're on a good track here. Worth picking up the flowers. Sell. Maybe I could get Lunk Preggy then instead. Take 60. I'll take 60, yes. Does he ever mess up his math? Yo, we're loaded on stuff. We're easily gonna make good money. Ooh, these sell for 70. 490. Blaze it. Yo, if we sell like one more thing, we've got it. How much do the human statues sell for? Yes. 40. Oh, not as good. Sure. I was wrong. We need to sell 2 more things to get to the 2,500. Oof. Take these gold coins. I hate them. Yes. I'll take the 70. Yes. Squeak. Sure. Also, I was wrong again. It was 3 items. I'm really bad at math. And that's why I'm a bio major. Fossil. Yes. 40. Sure. Toy flowers. We'll just have to go in and sell the rest of them, I guess, because I'm bad at everything. Yes. Yep, I want to sell off 5, thank you. Honestly, the ocean looks kind of nice. Should I sell my wool? I guess. Feel like I shouldn't sell it, but I'm going to. I mean, it's not like we're not going to get more. Turns out you can only shave your thing once. Okay, do the silver coins sell for more than 10? Okay, thank gosh. I will be selling 3 sugar ores. They only sell for $5 more than the moon ore. We're still selling, Van. You're not getting away from me that easy. Yes. I'll take the 250. Still selling, my boy. $200. Do I have anything else? No. Mm. What do they look like? Ah, not what I was thinking. Ah, shoot. Well, we may as well see how much this sells for. Yes. That covers the cost of my ball. I would like to buy ball. What does it look like? Okay. Fair, it was a ball. I want to buy a toy core. That was a sad looking car. I meant to hit B! Okay, bye. Get on my horse. Can I sell my horse? Do you think my other tomatoes are done? I wish you could get a greenhouse. My other tomatoes are done. Not all of them. I lied. Really? 2 of them are just like slow pokes? Meditative. Bruh, you didn't even do as much work as normal. You can hold it together. Aw. Aw. Very squidgy noise. More of a sploogey noise. Squidge is kind of like, in my opinion, like the sponge. Like, wet, but also like smooshy. But also like slimy. My dude. I guess like at least he lets you know if you're waiting for him. Or like we're running to him. Running to Van with open arms. I should love my animals, I guess, hey? Bruh. Just walk slower then. Bruh. We don't eat in this household. Moo. I would like to... Okay, you're angry food. Sorry that you were eating. Honestly, me. Don't, like, ever frick with me when I'm eating, because that's my response too. Just an angry scream. It's my response to a lot of things, to be honest. Do you think my person can get more buff from doing activities more? Probably not. I want to... I guess I should put some of my tomatoes in here. Oh, I should. Get my chicken feed. Never mind, I already did. Okay. I guess you should probably do with that with fruit trees. That seems like a strat. What am I seeing? Is that my dog? It is, oh. Okay. 155. Oh, we're so close to doing lunk. Do you think, well, I think we should just do this. So expensive. Okay. I guess I should sell some of my crops. Just sell them all. Actually, can I keep a couple in my fridge? There we go. There we go. We got strats. Whoop! Oh. Okay. He likes a car. Can I not just, like, put this on the ground? Okay, he's trying to stand up. There we go. I can't, like, give it to him, though? I guess I should talk to my husband. You know, okay. That's your own prerogative, but, like, I disagree, and you should leave. Oh, I had stuff in here? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. 8:30? Check the weather. Bruh. I feel like I'm kind of hungry, but I literally ate before stream, but I guess, like, I've eaten all day, so, like, probably didn't eat enough. I'm a little bloaty, though. I get very bloaty very easy, and I just live with it. Clouds will remain high in the sky. Get away from me. Husband, I do not like you. Okay. Peaches. My peaches won't fall. Oh, you're just, like, vibing outside the pen. Y'all are fine. Can Mushi pop out a baby, please? Tomorrow? I expect that. Did I just not pick the mugwort on my own property? Eat. Because you do be a hungry boa. I will say, the more I cook, the better at cooking I get, which I'm, like, a little proud of myself for. But today, I fried up some beef and had a bolognese sauce, like just a jar of it. Made some sketty. And then I sliced up some white onion, threw in some chili flakes, and made my beef a little bit spicy, and it was actually very good. Could have used a little more spice and a little bit more garlic in my opinion, but overall, V good. I guess we... Especially, oh my god, I forgot that that's his nickname for me. Baby cack. I'm ready. Looking kind of bland. What are my assets? Oh, whoa. Oh, like literal records. What is this? Buildings? I'm missing 4 buildings. Technically a pond is a building, I guess. Not what I wanted. Sleppin'? Is it a bones day? We need to save. Okay. It's not a bones day. No bones day. Cow did not pop it out. Hi. Morning, Mommy. Mommy's hands are cold. That's all you got for me, okay. Honestly, if you can feel that through the gloves, my hands must be V cold. How do I get the peaches off? Am I, like, all you gotta do is shake it, right? Shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your peaches. Shake your peaches. Bruh. 300 golds in the pocket. And you got an egg? Really? Like, why can't I have fertilized eggs? Bruh. I'm mad. Oh my god, some of my melons. It's gotta be the dark green ones? Never mind, is it the... It is the light green ones. Do, 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 do. Pick. Okay. Do, 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 do. Just easy peasy. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Meh. And that. That was just for you, chat. Do, 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 do. Yeah, don't try and sit down on me, bro. Thank you. My horse is just still outside of the pen. She's sleeping. Hello. How it go? How it do, baby? Okay, let me in. Let me love you. Can I push? How's the farm? Oh, it's going. We farming. And struggling. We do be farming. We inseminate, or we haven't inseminated them yet. You have to stick around. Because last time we inseminated a cow, you didn't get to hear it, and it's cursed. Absolute cursed. You want to know cursed? Just wait. Just wait, honey buns. Or baby cack. If you're rock. Ew, I don't want to hear it. Honey, you're gonna hear it. It's a fun time. I don't know. Actually, why don't I put these in my fridge? My family doesn't eat my food, right? I hope not. How do I harvest the peaches? Honestly, gonna Google it. Harvest Moon harvesting fruit. Harvest Moon, wonderful life harvesting fruit. Right, crops and trees, not rice. Crops and trees. General care. That's all. Do, 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 do. Am I, like, dumb? Why can't I, like... Fruit trees. This is not the right Harvest Moon. Oh my god. Do, do, You have to wait till summer? Rude. Okay. I guess I just gotta wait till summer. I was jumping the gun a little bit. What a waste of time. Makes sense that they can't just, like, fall off 2 days after, like, on the tree, but, like, I'm still a little mad, and I'm very impatient. Okay. I want to, like, check out the window. What's this? This tablecloth is rocks taste. Oh, saying I hate it? Because I do. Where's my child? Round. I got you all these new toys and you're not even using them, bruh? Bro. Wasting my time. Okay. Hi, can I... Let me love you. Let me... You're asleep. You don't want to be loved. Okay. Ride the horse. Please. Rock, can you do some work on the farm, please? Look at those tomatoes. It's like tomato, but without the ta. Okay. It was 11:11. I hope you made a wish. Squeep. I forgot to pick the mugwort on my way up here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. In we go. Hi, car. Yes, right away. Rude. Whoopsie. Keep going. Come on. Okay. Ooh, baby. Sells for pretty good. Lucky spot, baby. Cracked. Also sells for okay. Feeling good. Feeling good about our loot boxes today. Please, I want, like, anything. Literally any... Y'all ready for this? I'm not. Oh, you're so dirty. I'm so sorry, honey. Will you wait outside while I give the miracle potion to her? I don't want her to get nervous. It's okay. All right, it's over. I feel like it was worse last time. She should be pregnant within a few days. Keep a close eye on her. Well done. I'll put these two back where they were. It's raining! No! All my animals are gonna get sick! It's not raining? I'm mad. I'm telling you, I heard it raining. Cursed. I feel great. Oh god. I really don't feel great after like everything that's happened today, so I really just want to go home and die. Thank you. Okay, tell me what you guys have had for dinner. I want to know. You already know that I said I had spaghetti bolognese. Is there anything I harvest? I forgot to pick that one mugwort again. Turtle! Franklin! Oop. Nothing to harvest, really? Oh. Oh. Dr. Hardy. Oh, yeah. I haven't gone in this house yet. Let me in! The music's a little bop. Samantha. Good day to you. My husband is very hardworking man. My daughter is a little wild and not very. I'm afraid our house is quite small, but please make yourself at home. Do you have anything in your kitchen? Comfortable with a mat on the floor. Luncheon mat that is made out of linen. There is a note here. Butter, milk, and an egg can make a tasty dessert. I don't think I'm allowed to make desserts yet. I can't go through your fridge. Samantha may get angry if you open it. Essential knowledge of a businessman, economics made simple. Must be Grant's books. I think I met Grant. He was like the frantic lunatic. Oh, the music change. I want to read your bookcase. There are novels and comic books here. Make a cake with carrots, milk, and eggs. Another dessert. Well-ventilated closet. Ew, you saying your stuff's stinky? This stuffed animal with fluffy fur. There's some graffiti here on the desk. You can make a side dish. Strawberries, butter, and eggs. Okay, how do I get butter? Okay, well, it's all the same. Oh, no. Is anything over here? Nope. Okay. So there's one bed for 3 people. Y'all live on the pullout couch? No other dessert? I guess, I should be trying to go to the inn and, steal their recipes, hey? Let me ride. Who lives here? Now that, Nina and, our boy don't. No one, I guess. Turns out Van moved into town. Oof. My boy's open 24/7. Okay, I want to see. You have nothing behind here? Really? Nobody's home. Fair. It's fake, but it looks quite real. Fry fish in butter for a tasty main dish. Oh, why is there... It's the same. Y'all got any more recipes? Light pickle uses only a turnip. Okay. Tomato and melon? Ooh! Tomato and carrot. Just yam or tomato and carrot? Okay. I'm trying to steal all the recipes. Large and easy to use. Large and in charge. Can I go to Rock's old room? This must be Rock's old room. Smells of medicine. I can't walk through there. 2 beds. Honestly, me. Okay, of course there's no recipes in here. That makes a lot of sense. Ote. Okay, so potentially, what about these? A note is attached. Side dish can be made with just fish. Okay, so tomato melon makes a salad and a side dish. Is that a soup? Probably not, hey? I just probably haven't learned how to make side dishes. Where's my horse? Okay, let's go home and cook. Actually, let's go to the bar. Okay, so what did I say? Tomato melon makes a salad. What a waste of a day, but I'm into it. Okay. Cobwebs. You really got nothing back here? Seems to be locked. You really have no recipes here? I'm mad. Muffy does not look okay. The music changed very rapidly. Okay, so... Tomato melon. Maybe, like, every time my kitchen expands, I get more, like, ability to make things? My kitchen expand next, probably, like, next year. Get out of my face, Rock. Ha. I love you, me. Check. Okay, tomato melon. Oh my god. I literally have to go to the fridge and take it out. Welcome to old games, fam. It was a salad? Was it actually a dish? It didn't look like it. What is my child eating? I want one. Why does he get food and I don't? I get a failed attempt. Bruh. Oh, he put his food away, I guess. Okay. 2 bites and he's done, honestly. I'm gonna be mad if it's a failed attempt again. Bruh. Bruh. Excuse me? This game doesn't know I don't cook. Why is it being so mean to me? Absolutely savage. Ah! Ah! Squeep. I should also have gone in here to check on my cow. Also, I don't think I checked on my chickens. I should check on my melons. A lot of things I should check. Help. Help. That's also not what I want. I want the button. Am I okay? I don't think so. Okay. Preggies? Can I brush you? Because, like, jeez, you're looking gross. If I brush them enough, do you think it'll get the dirty off? Oh, I bet you! Now I feel stupid because I went all winter without doing this. Okay, this is gonna be hard. I didn't know you could push them through the door. This game freaking hates me. I was gonna try and wash them at the little freaking water trough, but like, it's fine. Let's go check on our freaking melons. Freaking Barbus. Having a great time of his life, and I'm over here wanting to die. Okay. Water, the green one. I love watermelon. But like, it's so expensive here because we're like pretty far north. So I don't get it very often. I also love honeydew. Don't even fight me. Everyone says honeydew sucks. Honeydew is like S tier content. Don't even at me. Okay. Chickens? Can an egg be fertilized, please? There's literally no eggs. That was a rooster. Of course there's no egg under him. I'm mad. I must have checked this morning and forgot. It's good. $2.95. Didn't I sell some crops? Or like maybe he hasn't taken them yet? If he hasn't taken them, maybe I'll take them out. Do you think I could get a third failed attempt? It's fine. Okay. All the animals are in. We're just waiting on our peaches for summer, and we're waiting on... What? It's the 9th? So tomorrow's the last day of spring. And then waiting on my melons, my 2 melons. My child's probably asleep. There's 10 days, right? Yeah. Kind of want to go to bed late, so let's go like fish or something, I guess. Because I want to have one day where Rock wakes up before me. Okay, let's see if my failed attempt makes me very unhappy. Whole plate and all? She is very unhappy. Food poisoning. Oh my god, say hi to my boy. His light's on. Do not turn your light off when I get there. You sleep with your lights on? Okay. Honestly, can't complain because I sleep with the light on as well. My house gets very... and I'm a baby about the darkness. But it's fine. Because there's like a statistic saying like 30% of people are afraid of the dark. And I'm like, you know what? I'm weak. Hey, Polar. How is your day going? We just vibing. Waiting for that fish to bite. Cursed? Also, there's no owl? Where's the owl? It's late enough the owl's sleeping? Gustafa!
Yeah.
Peace, sister. It's the middle of the night. You might not want to do that. Bria? Also, I want to complain about this. I never get emails at night. Just, I feel like it's very unprofessional for people to send emails at night. And then I never really get text messages or phone calls at night. I got a phone call last night at like 11:30 and I was like, no. And then I got, I think 6 emails throughout the middle of the night. And then I got multiple text messages in the middle of the night. And I was like, why do people hate me? Is it going to be a Bones Day? Well, I'll find out in a hot sec here. Not Bones Day? That's the one that we don't understand. Hello, child. Mummy. Goodbye, child. No special event for Rock waking up before me, I guess? Okay. I will... Oh my god. Harvest this melon. And this melon. And this mugwort. And the other mugwort. That's not what I have to do. That was very realistic. Oh. Maybe those are flowers? Oh my god, they totally are. Oh my god. I feel so dumb now. Oops. Animals can come out now that it's not raining. Then we'll milk the goat. Not all animals will come out because one is ISO'd. Nuzzle? Where is Moonage? You dirty MFer. Squeep. Oh, look at that cute little white tushy. Okay, give you some love. Because maybe you'll give me like a large goat's milk. The sheep like always gets right up in my grill. Chungus, dude. And then we say hi to the chickens. What's up, Doc? That's a bunny. I know what Foghorn Leghorn says, but like, I don't know it well enough to like, recite it. Of course, that's not what I wanted, but like, here we are. I want the golden egg. Me neither. That's a Furt, baby! I think. Furt, baby! I want to use. Thank you. You're the one that had the golden. You're gonna interrupt this whole situation right after I get deked by a chicken? Come quickly, come quickly. Lily! She popped! Oh no, chat. Chat. It's female! Make it a cute name. Okay, what do you want to name my new cow? Do 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 do. I thought you wanted to name it Baby Cow. You were just saying Baby Cow. Do do do. Jacob the female cow. Okay. Honestly, not the hardest word to type. You didn't want any accents? Do 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 do. I guess you can go like next to your mother. The calf hutch, the calf hutch, the calf hutch. Oh my god! I was just holding the chicken that whole time? Cursed. I see, you little bish. Is that a golden egg? No. I was like, I thought we were blessed. We were not. Honestly, just cursed today. You can see into it. I remember. See? Jacob is fine. Oh, I have to feed them? Now I'm calling them a them because I'm mind-flooded by the fact that this female cow has a male cow name, which is fine, but like, stress. Honestly, take this outside, then we'll let everybody out, and then we'll come in and feed everybody. Okay. I didn't let everybody out. Honestly, psychotic today. Yes, yes. Thank you. Now we can feed in peace. I guess we're just not gonna go to the mines today. How many feeds do we have? Not that many. I'm really bad at like taking and putting. Actually, no, I'm good at putting. You know what treat I haven't had in a really long time? Pudding. We got Marble Slab ice cream sandwiches recently. I definitely enjoy them, but like I can get down with like a crappy ice cream sandwich and almost enjoy it almost as much. Also, the Oreo ice cream sandwiches are by far the best, and I will always be a little salty about the fact that like mint ice cream sandwiches are my jam. Hey, Top Secret, how'd your stream go yesterday? But mint, get on the horse, bruh, bruh. Mint ice cream sandwiches are my jam. My partner hates mint anything, and so there's two ways we can go about it. I can order it and he get mad because he can't have any, or I can order and have it all to myself. Oh my god. Muffy, why do you need so much of my attention, honey? You're a strong, independent woman. Don't let no man get you down. Oh, it's you, Mel. Would you mind listening to me for a bit? I mean, I was like in the middle of doing something, but like it's fine. Oh god. I got dumped again. Oh, what? He was from the city, but he was married. After talking with him for a while, I realized that he even had kids. I was so shook, bruh. Why do men do like that? Why can't they be satisfied with one woman? I mean, honey, you're worth more than that. Isn't there someone out there for me? I just want someone to love me and only me. Is that too difficult for a man to love just one woman? I mean, Rock's all over me and I kind of hate him. Well, I've got to find someone else now. You can have Rock. I'll take the kid. And, like, you can take him. I've got to find someone nice like you did. Ew. Let's talk again sometime. You can have Rock, dude. I don't want him. Scoop. Galen. Stream was good. Oh, baby, I'm glad to hear it. Today's stream has also been good for us. Did you stream today? I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. Busy day at work. Pulled the whole work and lurk. Okay. Carter, my boy. My boy. Right away. Scoop. Oop. I've only known 2 Carters in my life. One in high school and one in post-secondary. They're very nice people. Normally I don't, but I am in a couple hours. Ooh, what are you streaming tonight? I want to know all about it. Tell me everything. Tell me your life story. Scarf and some dinner. Oh, I asked this earlier, but like, what are you having for dinner? I had a nice, yummy spaghetti bolognese that I made a little bit spicy. Not spicy enough and not garlicky enough, but like very yum yum. Honestly, probably gonna have more after my stream because carb loading. I found a bone. I don't agree with diet in general, but like if you find that dieting works for you and like you enjoy doing it, then like nothing against it as long as you're healthy. But like I don't do diets because I cannot tell myself no. I could never be like fully vegetarian because I just could never tell myself no. It's like a real bad thing. But like I love carbs and it's definitely something I should probably not love as much as I do. But it's fine. Outer Wilds tonight. Ooh, exciting. Very different game than this one. What did we get? Human statue. Squib. Carter looks like he's just ripping into poor Flora. Like hands on the hip, just disappointed looking at her. So mad he walked away and then came back. Now he's taking his anger out on me. Anger pacing. Dinner was really yummy salad. Ooh. Spicy vinaigrette. I feel like I've never had a salad with a spicy vinaigrette, but like, I could get down with that. I love like a nice raspberry vinaigrette, to be honest. And this is like a little blasphemous, but like pretty much any salad dressing except ranch. I just don't genuinely enjoy ranch. Give me a Thousand Island, I'm in. Give me a cucumber dressing, I'm in. Me like balsamic vinaigrette, I'm in. Like, just not ranch. I just can't get down with ranch. I often make Greek salads for myself because like they're kind of expensive, but they're really good and they're really healthy for you. They're really great for potlucks as well. Because usually if I bring it to a potluck, I'll bring like the cheese on the side so anybody who's vegan can have it. The cheese and the dressing on the side, and then people can like, make it a little bit more customizable. Also, 100% bring scalloped potatoes to potlucks because they're so easy to make and like it's one of those things that like nobody ever wants, but everybody always enjoys, at least for the most part. Vinegar lover, oh baby. I like those sour bits and then the spicy just goes hand in hand. I'm a huge fan of sweet and spicy. So like spicy sour, anything like that is my jam. to the point that like if you give me like buffalo chicken tenders, I will dip them in plum sauce and be content. Although I use like plum sauce on everything. I put that on everything. I'm not done! So mean. Look how upset I was. Carter, how could you do this to me? Let me see what you dug up. The normal moon ore. Who would have thunk? Okay, yes, I'm taking this. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, what time is it? 5 p.m.? Get him a pony. Yo, is the dog here? Dog is not here. I'm pretty sure the dog is on, like, the GameCube game cover for this game, and I love it. Like, not our dog. Like, well, I think our dog as well, but, like, the little chihuahua. Ah. Flower. Wow, they are, like, in a line. Well, maybe not. They looked like they were in a line, but it might have just been my brain dying. Get off, please. Squeep, squeep. Oh god, oh god. I'm also like I love spicy food in general. Spicy food doesn't necessarily love me. Most of the foods that I love like really just don't sit well with me, like greasy foods, tomatoes, bread, cheese. I mean, we've talked about my dietary restrictions many times, and I am the weakest link. Oh. My boy's got so many flowers growing for his deceased wife, and I just come every day and pick them. No flowers for you. No soup for you. Man, my references are getting too old. My audience is going to be like 40 before I know it. Also, pretty big vinegar fan. Oh, baby. Okay, I 100% am like I like vinegar on my fries. And it took flying international to the US to find out that that's not normal. Because I ordered it at a restaurant in the States and the person literally was absolutely boggled by my request. Did you grow up? He grew up! I mean, it's been like 3 years, I guess. They say there are harvest sprites living in the woods, but nobody's ever seen them. Speak for yourself, bruh. Salt and Vin Gips. Vin. Oh my gosh. I think because I was so busy all week, my brain like it has died. I cannot speak English. Oh, harvest sprites. Who would have thunk? The spring is still sleeping. Harvest goddesses live in places like the spring, but there isn't one in this spring yet. Maybe she just overslept. Flack, calm down. There are conditions that have to be fulfilled for the goddess to come. For one thing, the spring must be clean. One is that the animals living by the spring must be happy. For one thing, we have to collect lots of nices. That's why we have to collect a lot of nices. We are preparing for this goddess. It's nice to have so many nices. What is a nice? Bruh. Alright, let's go find some nices. Let's go, let's go. My voice has definitely changed, like, a lot throughout that. No consistency. What is a nice anyway, bruh? Where am I? Okay, off. I don't see the flowers cause it's dark. Oop. Whip, whip. Dude, they're so conspicuous when the lighting goes down. Okay. Did I just see, like, someone standing back there? Nope. It's all in my head. Babadook. I was like, I think there's flowers on this side, right? There are indeed. Look at my memory. It's a goddess drop is growing. Is it growing or glowing? Growing. That took a lot of effort. Just for like a one letter difference that didn't change anything about me harvesting them. Right? Vinegar on fries is not the norm here. Top Secret Muffin, are you not Canadian? I thought you were Canadian! Are you American? Oh my gosh. My assumption is that nice people are always from where I'm from, but that's wrong. From the south, bruh! Does she need food? Can we see if she needs food? She's good. Little Jacob just vibing in there. Where is... Are you my Shep? Are you Chungus? Yeah. Meh. Southern U, that is quite the flight. I have only been to Houston, and only to the airport in Houston. Cannot formulate a proper opinion of the South. I really want to go to, like, Miami. I would also love to go to, like... Well, California is pretty obvious. I really want to go get, like, real good barbecue. You all would not... Oh my god. You all would not have to y'all... I say y'all because it's a gender neutral term, but it's definitely not like a normal Canadian thing. It's very rare to hear people say y'all around here. Around these parts. 690. Do we need anything? No, I guess. Save our money. What time is it? Okay, you will start producing next month. And it is the 10th today? Yeah, so tomorrow is summer. What record do I have in my inventory? It's a record. I feel dumb now. Y'all didn't have. Okay, now I feel better about the fact that I I wasn't able to say that. Please help me. Oh my god, it's 10 p.m. What's the weather like tomorrow? Help, help. Frick. Do 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 do. It's good. It's good. Tomorrow we have to sickle some fodder because we're almost out. What happens if you just don't feed your baby cow? Like, can it die? I guess it can get sick. So it wouldn't surprise me if potentially if you really mistreat it, it could die. Sleep, is it going to be a bones day? We have had no bones luck today. I don't know what this dream is. Like, we need no bones, bones, and, like, confusion. Today was no bones. Aw, rip. I had a pretty good day. But only for, like, one reason. Which is, like, unfair to dictate. Oh, I had a pretty good day yesterday, but I had one terrible thing happen. Which is I found a cute little planter that was on sale at the grocery store, and I was like, you know what, like, I really like it. I'm gonna get it. It's a cute little treat for myself. And when I was unpacking my groceries, I grabbed the planter out of the bag, and it slipped out of my hand, and it shattered before I even, like, got to, like, use it one time. And I was just like, man. Like, it's just one of those things that, like, it happens, and, like, it's no one's fault, and they suck, but, like, it's like when you go get yourself, like, let's say, like, a bubble tea, or, like, a nice coffee or something, and then you drop it. We've all been there, it happens, and it sucks. But you kind of just gotta, like, live with it and be like, ah, oh well, tomorrow will be a better day. The sheep literally follows you around, I'm telling you. Now the cow's following me? I'm not planting any plants this summer. Where is my goat, though? Bruh. Bruh. What is my goat's name? Do we remember? Oh. Okay, what's your name, bruh? Give you some nuzzles. Barbara! Barbara! Okay. Okay. Out of my... Oh, I can queue now! No, not you. I can milk the other one! Where is the other one? I haven't been milking her because I forgot that that's a thing. Oh my god, she was sleeping. Well, now she's not. She gave me... Oh my god. How do I feed you? I can only assume this is maternal milk. She drinking it? She drank it. Jacob drank it. How are you doing, Jacob? Seems relatively happy. Near calf hutch. Okay. Well, Jacob didn't get to eat yesterday because I didn't know how that mechanic worked. Also, I want to pick... Where's the other one? I thought it was like... Is it in the same spot? I thought there were two. Maybe there's only one? Royal Fern? Skip. Okay, where's my horse? Barbara! No, Barbara. Do we have peaches yet? Are those still flowers? Flowers? I think they're still flowers. What are you doing in there? Rock! Oh, we didn't check on my chickens? I'm, like, very scatterbrained right now. Things are getting out of control, and my person's gonna be very upset when we eat a failed attempt. Give me your eggs. Is that a furt egg? Really? I waited so long for a furt egg, and then you're just popping them out left, right, and center now? Oh, you also got a furt egg. Nice, nice. Oh, nobody gave me a golden egg either. Ah, great. I love you guys. Blessed. Where am I going? I need to go here. Okay. Squeeze? You made a tuna wrap. I could get down with tuna. I haven't had like a tuna sandwich in a very long time. But, I mean, it's pretty healthy for you, to be honest. My child? My son. Mother. Had a tuna salad phase this summer. Yo, I went through like a poke phase, and I'm still going through it, to be honest. But, like, honestly, tuna salad, probably not the worst phase you could go through. I mean, like, It's got mayo in it. So it's like not the healthiest necessarily, but like really that over like going through a chip or a candy phase, which I did literally I'm in a chip phase right now. Poke is so good. Dude, poke is the most versatile food, I'm telling you. It's here, right? It's right here. I passed it. It's not right here. I was wrong. Poke is like one of the most versatile foods because you can switch it up from like different meat styles. You can have fish, you could have chicken, you could technically have beef, you could have vegetarian if you wanted. You can switch up the crunches, you can switch up the rice base, you could switch up the vegetables in it, the vinaigrettes. Like it's so versatile. It's like a salad. Love. Insane was tunable. Like insane like spice wise. Yo, I'd get down on that. I live in this tiny little city and its first poke place opened up less than a year ago. It's not even on Google Maps yet. Like you can Google it and like it doesn't come up. It just comes up to like their Facebook page. So I am very excited. We're gonna try them pretty soon here, and I have hope because their reviews are really good. But I went years without having poke here, and just had to live it when I'd like go visit my significant other. So I really hope. Also, I can get down with pitas. Pitas are also like one of my guilty pleasure foods, and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, poke is very expensive here, but we are also like landlocked and pretty far north. So getting fish here is kind of challenging. Getting fresh fish here is literally impossible. It's always frozen. It's got pineapple, edamame, wasabi, ahi tuna, red onion, corn. Ooh, I always get a build your own bowl from a place in Calgary that's got like I love simulation crab. Don't even fight me on this. Spicy tuna, spicy salmon, and then I get like a jalapeno go vinaigrette, and then like all the crunchies, and then like I always get it with like yeah corn salsa. I love corn. Corn salsa. Um. Oh, I love carrots. Yeah. It's totally fine for like what it is. Yeah, like I know like some people hate it, but like to me it doesn't taste like crab, but it just tastes like a generic fish product and I like fish. So I have nothing against it. And like for the price, especially if you're using it in even like a pasta or something, I have no quarrels with it. I enjoy it very much. Simulation crab, I think it's like a cod product. I literally, yeah, I will sit and eat a whole package. I would keep that like a secret, but like it's fine. Throw me under the bus. You know, it's fine. I'm really weird about food. Like when I like food, I love food. And like when I like don't mind food, it's like meh. But like yeah, I will sit and just like devour. I mean, it's good because when you live alone, sometimes you have to do that. Like if I buy a apples, I'm gonna have to commit to having 3 apples a day for like 2 weeks straight. So I better be in the mood for apples, kind of thing. Another food that like I could practically never get sick of is just like a generic grilled cheese. Like a grilled cheese, even not a generic one, but like with a little bit of tomato, maybe some bacon on it. Oh, baby. Mm, mm, mm. You got some apples in your fridge. Oh, here's a weird one. Do you keep your apples in the fridge or not? Like, some people do and some people don't. And like, heard both ways. I always kept them in the fridge, but I don't know. Oh, they're mini apple, like cuties orange. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I read that wrong. I thought it was a type of apple I didn't recognize. No, they're definitely like the little mini oranges. Um, Orange is like my favorite fruit. Not even a joke. It's like I mean, okay, my favorite generic fruit, because like melons and fancy fruits, they could beat it out sometimes at least. But I love me some oranges. Speaking of which, Christmas oranges are like my jam, and I'm so excited for like the boxes of mandarin oranges to come out. Oh, baby. I will take my loot and be on my way. I also like my apples cold, but the issue is if you get like a Granny Smith and it's really firm and cold, your teeth are just like, why did you do this to me? And I'm like, it's fine. Scoop. I thought there was like stuff over here, but I guess not. Are the little red flowers out? No. Hi, Cody. I've never seen you look up here. Weird. Crunchy cold apples. There you go. I'm right on board with that. Okay. Okay. Can I milk you again now? Are you gonna give me baby milk? Oh. Chungus is relatively healthy. Just so you guys know. Keeping up to date with Chungus. Guess I should talk to you. Uh. Wow. Our child is leaving the property again. Okay. I can't walk with my child in my arms. Look at me being a good parent. Given that tactile stimulation. Look how unhappy I am to be doing this. Do. Do. Okay. Things that I could do. Fish. Squeak. Easy peasy. I will say, okay, we were watching like a Netflix show over the last few days. We've been like binge watching this like crappy reality show, but like I kind of like it, but like I don't want to admit that. But the like one of the girls comes into the reality office and like, I have this like Irish candy bar. They're only sold in Europe. They're so good, and pulls out a bag of what are called crunchy bars, and I was just like, we got those in Canada, bruh. What do you mean Irish? Excuse me? Only sold in Europe. Excuse me? Also, Canada definitely has better chocolate bars than the States, and I'm not going to apologize for that statement. Y'all don't even have coffee crisp equivalents. What is that? It's like tiramisu in a crunchy chocolate bar. How could you go wrong with that? Also, Smarties. I do love me some Smarties once in a blue moon. Candy here is just so much, like in price or like extravagant, or there's just too much selection. It's so sweet. I can kind of agree with that. Even here, a lot of the candy we have is like aggressively sweet. I love getting down with like the Lindt 70% chocolate bars, 70% dark chocolate bars. Sorry, let me specify. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. There's like, it's like wine. It's an acquired taste, but it's like luxury. And you do feel a little prestige. You're buying a $6 chocolate bar. Chocolate and nuts. Yeah, and then the fruit sugar candies. I kind of get my cravings for my fruit sugar candies, to be honest. Come on. Come on. Come on. Concentration, focus, 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 focus. I knew it was going to be a big one, and they're so hard with the delay. But it's fine. It's fine. I love, one of my favorite candies is bottle caps. Like, I love bottle caps. It's bad. I also love hot tamales and like anything cinnamon flavored. I know people don't always like the cinnamon vibe, but like I want to feel like my face is burning off. That's why I eat spicy food. I can't stand bottle caps. I know they taste so synthetic and gross, but I love them. It's fine. It's fine. I also love nerds and like nerds ropes. Be good, be good. But yeah, I have to like limit myself with how much like I'm a snacker. I would rather not ever eat an entire meal and would rather just and like snack on chips or something instead. Speaking of which, I have a really mad craving for like sweet chili heat. Gosh, Doritos. Pineapple pork curry. Oh my gosh, that sounds absolutely phenomenal. Ordered it extra hot and it was so good. I can imagine. That just sounds so good. All this food sounds so good. Yeah, what are you having for dinner tonight? Oh, you said you made a tuna wrap. Also be good. Oh, finally. We finally did it. Give me a shark, please. It's not a shark. There's no way. It's a snout. Straight up an 8 centimeter snout. That's like what? Not even 3 inches. Great. Everything's fine. Do do do. Do do do. Every so often I get cravings for like weird foods that I haven't had in a really long time. And I feel like candy is the one that I get that really bad with. Also the Oreo Milka bar, gosh darn. The Oreo Milka bars are one of my favorite. Those I get cravings for all the time. Also the M&M chocolate bars, if you've ever had them, are some of my favorite. They're really aggressively sweet milk chocolate, but once in a while, and like I don't eat a whole chocolate bar in one sitting because it is too sweet a lot of the time, especially with those bigger ones. So I'll eat like a couple of pieces and then I'll like put it away. Also, anecdote, cold chocolate or room temperature chocolate? Do you put your chocolate in the fridge slash freezer? Because I get ripped apart for that all the time by my sister-in-law and fiance. But it's just so much better when you get like you crack the chocolate bar and it snaps. Oh, baby. I really want Kit Kat bites now, and I'm a little mad about it. No chocolate in the freezer. Yes, chocolate in the freezer. Who are you to judge me? I mean, it's fine. You can judge me if you'd like. Room temp for me. You gotta let it melt. That's the thing. You like started it cold and then you let it melt all the way out. Also, another chocolate bar you don't have in the States. Aero. And like it's like feel the bubbles, but like you don't really feel the bubbles, but like I just enjoy them. They're kind of airy and like lighter, I feel like, than I mean that's their whole shtick, but like it's fine. Columbo. They're less common, but we do have them. Okay. They're like a Canadian thing. I was reading about what chocolate bars can you not find in the States one time, and I was on there, and I was like, also ketchup chips. Why can America not get on board with ketchup chips? They are some of the best chips I have ever had in my life, and I love them. I had a bag of them on the weekend. Best chips. Those and dill pickle chips, all the way. And sour cream and onion chips are also V good. Also all dress chips, which I think are a Canadian thing, but like also V good. Old Dutch chips. Okay. I do like me like I'm very specific. I like the Lay's barbecue more than the Old Dutch barbecue. I like the Lay's ketchup more than the Old Dutch ketchup. I like the Ruffles sour cream and onion. Um, I like the Old Dutch um, dill pickle. No all dressed here. Ruffles all dressed is also the best. Tiny rainbow. It is like 11 p.m. Let's try and catch one more fish. We're getting our days out. Oh, baby. She did it. I'm a chip fiend. So, salty snack fiend. Snack in general fiend. I also love pretzels. Like, that was something I hated as a child, and as an adult, I'm like, I can get down with pretzels. Okay, we gotta check the weather. Everybody's sleeping? Because it's midnight? It's gonna be midnight. What happens to the baby? I guess it's Hutch probably like keeps it safe. Just haul the Hutch in. Tapito? Wait. Oh my gosh. Tapio Doritos. I don't know what those are, so I'm going to assume we don't have them here. Tapatio. Okay, I got there. I'm bad at English. And a lot of things, to be honest, but it's okay. Slept. Yes, we will be saving. Do, 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 do. Medium Bones Day. The day is in our hands. There's ducks in the pond. What? Oh, the second one was not good. The second one might be dying. Where did they come from? The Sky Rock, where birds come from. Keep them? Okay. We're not gonna name them now. But think of names for next week, because it is 7 o'clock and I cannot play another... you know what we can do? We'll name them, then we'll save. Can you please name my ducks? I think they're female. Because they lay eggs. Duck number 1. What does this baby look like? He said male duck. Maybe one is one and one is the other. I don't know. Either way, have we listened to gender norms for names? Not particularly. Duck Nor. That is so good, and I'm mad. I don't think it'll fit, so what we're gonna do is D. There we go. Where's the R? Way over here. Oh. Oh no. We gotta do it this way. They do not give you enough space. I'm telling you right now. Okay, we got Duck Norris. D Norris. Okay. D Norris, eh? Okay, what about the female? Okay, yeah, you were right. He did say male duck. Male duck. What about the femme duck? What does this cutie look like? Look at her giant feeties. Chirpy. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Ah! We got Hilda and Duck Norris. Hilda. Alright. We should show them the chicken coop. Oh, they just following me, bruh. Look at how cute they are. You can keep the ducks here with the chickens. They're so cute. Okay, now we gotta save. My child's playing with my ball! No. No! 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 I tried. It wouldn't let me out. It's fine. Okay. That is going to do it for the rest of my stream today. Everybody I know live. There are people. Perfect. But otherwise, don't forget to check out my YouTube at YouTube Turtleneck Mel LP. As well, I want to give a special thanks to all the people who have been making me do things and the receptions yesterday from Todsky1 and Chirpybo Jr. because you guys are absolute all-stars and I love you guys so much. Otherwise, I will be live again, I believe next Monday at 6 p.m. We will be playing some Mario Party, and I'm gonna actually get annihilated and not be a superstar because these two are freaking hooligans, and I love them so much. I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, as you always do. And also, don't forget to check out my Instagram if you want to see updates, and our Discord if you want updates for when I go live and when my close streamer friends do as well. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and see you next time!